Yes. Mr. Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. Are we going to get the ping? And we get the ping. And we are live. Okay. So, what are we doing? What we doing? First things first. Let's do the sound check.
This is Todd.
Oh,
This is Todd.
Shizzle.
In a moment.
Shizzle. My nizzle. Let's do this. Let's cut the music and hear the sound check. So, let's do this. Let's cut the music. That seems more than acceptable. So let's go. Okay. Let's have a look. Where are we going to start this shiznix? Okay. You know how we do. What we're looking at here. Okay. Let's look at the topics. What do we have in store for you today? Okay. Let me share my screen. Seems rude not to. Boom. Okay, what's the visibility like? Visibility is good. Okay, so we're looking at Bob Arum. Is it in the title? Where's the title? There's the title. Okay, well, let's get the title up on the screen. Let's copy that. Uh-oh. Let's paste that. Let's edit that. Boom. So that's there. Yeah. Let's go. Let's see it. Dillian Whyte wants 10 million to fight Fury, says Pinocchio, Bob, a.k.a. Bob Arum. Okay, obviously, we're going to get into that. That's one of the subject matters. What we're looking at, okay. See it up there, and of course, we're going to have to talk. Well, I want to rock right now. I want to talk about the Mauricio Suleiman, the Devin Haney, the Cambosis, the Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez. You talk about Mauricio Suleiman and the what is it called? The Pride Lightweight Champion Belt. OMG. Well, hold on. That's unacceptable. I want the bell to sound clear. Let's go. Much better. Okay. So, what else is there? Yeah. Some other stuff that we need to get into. Okay. It is December the 28th. It's Tuesday over here in the UK. Hope you all had a good Christmas. We'll get into that. We'll get into the small talk a little bit later. But first things first, let's get things copacetic. Okay. Where's that? What's that? Picture that. Give it a few more seconds. Boom. Okay. So who we got up in here? We got the Shiz Biz. Bright and early. Rafi was late. Hey, it's Christmas time. You know, you can't rush it. And in comes the Lisa Bales up in the building. How you doing, Lisa? Hope you're good. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat, it just reminded me there's something I need to do. Let's share this out straight away. Let's go to WhatsApp group first of all. WhatsApp groups first of all. And then we'll share it with the secret society. Okay. Let's share this. Let's share this. We are live. Boom. We are live. Okay. That's good stuff, Lisa. That's good stuff. I hope you had a marvelous Christmas. I hope everybody out there had a marvelous Christmas. You know, they say it's in April, so why do we do it in December? Okay. That's what we're looking at now. We're looking at the secret society. Let's share my shizzle in the secret society. Come on now. Come on with it. As people enter the building, let's get this out there. Sharing is caring. What the hell's going on? Oh, sharing drive. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. What's that all about? What is this all about? What is that all about? Can we reload? What is going on? What is going on? It won't let me share with the secret society. What's going on? What's going on? What the hell is that all about? Okay, I have to come back with that. I have to come back to that. Can't. What is that? Okay. Can ponder and pontificate about that a little bit later. But first things first, let's get into this shiz mix. Where do we begin? Where do I begin? Okay, so let's get this. Where am I going to start with this shiz mix? Where am I going to start with this shiz mix? There's a couple of angles, there's a couple of places, there's a couple of ways. I know a way. I know a way. I know where I'm going to start. I know exactly where I'm going to start. I know exactly where I'm going to start. Okay, dang. I wonder if I can show this. I wonder if I can show this, or are they gonna try and tan the Raffi's hide? Are they gonna try and tan the Raffi's hide if I show this? But yeah, let's go ahead. We're warming in. We're warming in. We're warming in. You know, Raffi likes to just get there gently. Raffi likes to get there gently. Okay, so it was 13 years ago today. Or, well, it's 13 years ago. I don't know if it was today when Quentin Rampage Jackson from, where does he come from? Memphis, Tennessee. He's on the right. He's in the black shorts. And the legendary Vanderlei Silva of Brazil. He was knocking people silly back in the day. And in comes a man like Kal-El. How you doing, Kal-El? Good to have you up in the building. It's 13 years ago today. Not today. 13 years ago when they had their legendary encounter. And I think it's only proper, it's only fitting, it's only appropriate that we open up the show with the outcome of that fight. Vanderlei Silva, anyway. This was the third time they fought. It was always close, but Quentin never really he wasn't really training with the right people. He was training with Timo Yama. He used to say, Timo Yama got something for your mama. That's what he said. But anyway, the third time around, Vanderlei won the first two. The third time around, people were wondering if it was going to go around the same way it went around the first time and the second time. With the third time be the charm. Okay. Hope the volume's off. What the hell? X out the volume. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? It's third time, literally Fight had just started. Let me take a sip of my apple juice. Okay, so Jackson, I think, touched him. Touched him with the jab. Touched him with the jab. Yeah, he did. And Wanderlei committed straight away with a right. Bear in mind, it's pretty much just the damn start of the fight. You see Joe Rogan's little head there. Joe Rogan's growth hormone head there. No offense, Joe. Okay. So it's one each. I'll say that Jackson's punch was more effective than Wanderlei's response. Wanderlei Silva, the Brazilian, known for the supplements. Known for his supplements, his love of supplements. Let's just leave it there. First time they fought, the first and second time they fought in Pride. So when Mauricio Suleiman's talking about the Pride belt or anything, it was a Pride organization over there in Japan. That's where they fought the first two times. You say it's, as you see, it says 3. This is the third time. And this took place in the UFC. So when Mauricio Suleiman's talking about Pride, there's a whole lot of us combat sports enthusiasts who think about something entirely different. Pride was over in Japan. Anyway, okay. Wanderlei winds up, you can see, wind up, you can see Quinton. Rampage Jackson puts his right up because he can see Wanderlei winding up. It ain't no surprise. I'm not surprised, mother. 1-2, the left, right from Wanderlei. Very committed. Very committed. Look at him. Look at him. He's right. It's right there. He's right there. Look how close he is. He's right in the striking zone. Not just his striking zone, but Quinton Rampage Jackson's striking zone. And you might see Quinton here with the left on deck. Remember, this is just the start of the fight. This is the first round. I think it's a mere seconds into the fight. There ain't even that time to put the clock up yet. OMG. The left hand gets uncorked onto the ample jaw of Wanderlei Silva. And what was the outcome of that? What was the outcome of that? OMG. Rampage throws the right, but Silva was not there to be seen. He was already on his way down. OMG. Joe Silva, the previous matchmaker, when the Fertitta brothers sold the UFC, he got millions. I think it was in the tens, up in the tens of millions. I think the number was reputedly 34 million. He was the matchmaker. He said, "Thank you for the 34 million," shook everybody's hand and said, "Sayonara, I'm outie." He's got his head in his hands. Joe Rogan is astonished. A lady there, she's got the prayer hands. Man over here, he's got his mouth wide open. Let's be honest, all of us were totally shocked. 13 years ago, I remember jumping out of my seat because Wanderlei Silva, a bit of a bully mentality. Well, not a bit of a bully, very much so. He had he was supplemented up to the gills. And with one shot at the beginning of the fight, the third fight, and the bonus shots. Can't forget the bonus shots. Look at the expressions. Look at the expressions with the bonus shots. I think he's given him 2 so far. Can he get one more off for old time's sake? Boom. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. A lot of people ask me, "Rafi, what do you think about that? Rafi, what do you think about that?" And I tell them he was just checking Wanderlei's pulse. He was just checking to see if his pulse was there. And he felt something. That's why I continued to batter him. OMG. OMG. Was rough stuff, and that was 13 years ago. We're warming in, nice and gently, nice and sweetly. Okay, where are we at now? Okay, so that was 13 years ago. Oh, and that's where Dillian Whyte gets his howling from, by the way. Rampage, the original howling wolf. There you go. So that's the originator. That's the originator of the howling wolf, Quentin. Rampage. Rampage, as they call him in Japan. Rampage Jackson, the original howling wolf. Not the blues guitarist. Come on now. Behave. 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 Okay. So that was the warming. I think we warmed up. Was a locker room bully. Yeah, man, that guy loved to throw his supplements around. Loved to throw his supplements around. So it's good to see him get battered. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Okay, I think we're nicely warmed in. We're nicely warmed in, and we're not here to tarry, so there ain't gonna be no messing around. What's this here? Make sure everything is correct and in order. Okay, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. A lot of windows open. Too many windows open. Okay, no problemo. Let us continue. Let us move on. I'll leave that up there because we're moving on. We're moving on swiftly. We ain't gonna be tarrying tonight. We ain't gonna be tarrying tonight, so hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that icon to stay updated with news and notification. We ain't gonna tarry. Super chat button is there for your use also. Never forget. Let us never forget. Okay, so what we're moving on to, let's bring that down. Okay, one more time with feeling. One more time with feeling for those who've just come in. One more time with feeling. Hey, the UFC don't rump. The UFC don't, the UFC don't mess around. They don't mess around. They don't mess around to take down your shizzle. So we can't play with it. Can't play with it. So we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do it this way. Okay, I think I can give you this. Boing, boing, boing. 13 years ago. Seemed like just yesterday when the Rafi was jumping out of his chair. Everybody jumping out of their chair for this one. Look at everybody in the background. OMG. Where's the bonus shots? 1, 2. Oh, that's 3. Missed the first one. Did it so fast. The original howling wolf. Oh! Okay. Okay, let's stop sharing that. Let's stop sharing that. And we move. We ain't here to tarry. We ain't here to mess around, fool around. We're going straight for the jugular, mate. Time after time. No long thing. No long thing. Okay. Boom. Damn. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, yeah. Listen, you know, why don't we ain't going to do this in any particular sequence or order. So, you know, as I come across shizzle, I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up. So let me bring this up since I come across it. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? I must say this music has got me in a splendid mood. I was already in a splendid mood, but this music, hey, it's got the Rafi tapping his feet in his seat. Okay, so the rematch. What is it? The rematch, repeat or revenge. That's what the Rafi asks you. Can you see what I can see? Yeah, you can see what I can see. Just about. Just about. Okay, so the Rafi posted repeat or revenge. Some of you slackers who ain't or on Twitter who ain't following me, shame on you. Okay, because you're missing the shizzle. You're missing the shizzle. But I posed the question, repeat or revenge, because Michael Kofi is going up against this Jonathan Rice. Where's Jonathan Rice's name? Did they even mention him? Oh yeah, there it is. Jonathan Rice. Remember, Jonathan Rice took him out. Was he in the 5th round, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th? But he gave him a ooh, put some hands. Jonathan Rice put some hands on that boy. Put some hands on that boy. Anyway, they're gonna do it again. Boom. OMG. There's some big boys up in there. There is some big boys up in there. Lord. Look at that. Look at the eye. Keep your eye on the prize. That's Jonathan Rice. And Michael for Light Coffee. They're going to be doing it again. What's the fight again today? When are they doing it again? When are they doing it again? When are they doing it? When's the ease up. When's the rematch? That's no good to me. That's no good to me. You gotta show me. You gotta show me what it is. Immediately. You can't just be expecting me to scroll through page after page after page. You gotta deliver. You gotta come with it. Immediately. First time around. Kill the damn noise. Kill the noise. Boom. Oh Lord. It was on him like white on rice. So what's this here? Okay, so they're going to be having a rematch apparently, but I don't say where, so I ain't going to take time out to look for it. So that's the second thing. Whyte v. Rice, repeat or revenge. What's that? Kill that there. Bring that down. Stop sharing that. Let me scroll along for the thing that I was really looking for, but you know, it would be rude not for me to not. It'd be rude for me to not share with you. Okay, hello and welcome, people. Just ambling in. How do you do? Oh man, sharing that. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's all well and good. It's all well and good. It's all fun and games. Where are we? Still ain't found what I'm looking for, but you know, I'm in a sharing mood. Yeah, it's all well and good. You're saying how good Matthew Saad Muhammad was and kill the noise. It's all well and good. You're saying how good Matthew Saad Muhammad was as a kid. You know, the Rafi was familiar with him. Rafi was impressed with him. It's all well and good they're saying how good Matthew Saad Muhammad was, but yeah, you let him die homeless. Yeah, you heard. I think he was homeless by the time he died. He was homeless. So it's all well and good you're bigging up these champs and whatnot. But yet, you know, the business is such that, you know, you got cats, you got ex-champions dying homeless. Pretty much damn near homeless. How does that work? I think Kirtland Lang was in a similar position, but hey, some of these guys, I'm not speaking about Matthew Saad. I don't know what his thing was, but I know that with Kirkland, you know, he had some substance abuse problems, and that's very unfortunate. So I guess you have to say as well that, you know, the individual has to take responsibility for their actions. Okay, let me stop that too. I'm just bumping into things. I'm just coming across things that, you know, okay, but we're scrolling and we're looking for the thing that we're looking for. We're scrolling and looking for the thing that we're looking for. Okay, why not share some more? Slightly different format. Rafi's just going haywire with it. He going haywire with it. What does this one say? I'll come to this now, or do I get to it later? How you want it? How you want it? Now or later, you want it hot or cold? Trying to get to the thing that I'm getting to, but there's too many things making me laugh. Vladimir made me laugh too. What did Vladimir Klitschko have to say? Shut that, mute that. Come on now. Pause that. Let's go to Vlad. Slightly different format. It's Christmas. We're freestyling. I'll get to the shizzle I need to get to in due course. But in the meantime, remember, great fighter indeed. Oh my gosh. Charles Miller just wants to get straight down to the heart of the matter. Are they fighting or not? They ain't fighting straight away. We're gonna get to that. Where are we? Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a couple of moments, Charles. Stick around. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Okay. What else do I want to do right there? Uh-oh. Didn't want to do that. What am I trying to do? Okay, drop that in there. Let's share some more. It's a Christmassy edition. Different styling. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's listen to a lot of talk about Vladimir. You know, a fan asked him a question. I think it's only fair that Vladimir answer. Can you hear him? Uh-oh.
Ability. Gordon Stewart. Did you try and sound like Borat, or is it just pure natural ability? Gordon Stewart. Gordon, do you actually know that I was born in Kazakhstan? It's a nice country, I like. Do you try and sound like...
Hold on. I don't even know if you can hear me. I don't even know if you can hear the referee. So let me drop the music.
Borat, or is it just pure natural ability? Do you try and sound like Borat, or is it just pure natural ability? Gordon Stewart. Gordon, do you actually know that I was born in Kazakhstan? It's a nice country, I like. Do you try and sound like Borat?
So, for all those who wonder why Borat, why Vladimir Klitschko sounds like Borat, it's actually the other way around.
Gordon Stewart. Gordon, do you actually know that I was born in Kazakhstan? It's a nice country, I like.
OMG, Vladimir Klitschko showing that he's got a sense of humor. What's going on here? We got people. Yeah, sure will. Stick around, brother. Where's Lady Chan? Oh, dang. Lady Chan is right there. Lady Chan is right there. How you doing, Lady Chan? How you doing? Good to have you up in here. Hope you're drinking your soup. Your warm, hot soup. Homemade. G, the PT. Wagwan Rafi. All is well, G. All is well. Good to have you up in here. Still want to know what was on Vlad's USB. His USB stick. Yes. Wow. That's a good question. The old USB. I don't think he ever revealed that. I have to send some agents out there down to the Ukraine. Get on the case. What's going on here? What's going on? Dr. Woodock up in the building. I'm okay. I'm drinking soup. That's the one. That is the one. Okay. All the better to tap into, what is that? All the better to tap into your show, Rafi. Raffington. That's funny. That's funny. NC7282 up in the building. Hope you had a good Christmas, you and the family. You and the fam. Greetings to the whole chat. Indeed. Indeed. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's move then. Let's move. You know, Rafi been warming up the troops, warming up the people. Warming up the people, them. Okay, so let's come out to that and let's now get closer to the heart. Get closer to the heart of the thing. I think people are ready. I think people are ready. So let's do it. Oh, do I get into this now? Or do I get into this later? Nah, sorry, I gotta touch on it now. It's me and my old buddy. Drew. I just gotta touch on this. There's Leighton up in here. Leighton is up in the building. How you doing, Leighton? Good to have you up in there. Yes, thanks. Hope you did too. Yes, indeed. It was a kind of quiet one, but it was a good one. Nonetheless, kind of quiet, but good. You know, the COVID thing. Without the COVID thing, I'd have been, you know, moving around a little bit, but you know, I can't really, I don't feel comfortable visiting some homes with elderly relatives in, you know. Suppose they get the COVID and they say that Rafi did it. Nah, I can't accept that. Can't have that on my conscience. I mean, I think I'm good, but you never know. You can't play with this thing. This thing is kind of crazy. So I don't think there's much visiting going on. I don't think people are visiting. Well, I know for a fact people ain't visiting people like they used to, following guidelines and what have you. But anyway, as we move, you know, I gotta touch on this. Let's bring it up. Okay. Many of you will remember, many of you will recall about a couple of months back, Rafi had to address something. Where is it? Matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. Let's bring it back up then. Let's bring it back up as we move into this one. I'm gonna have to touch it again. I'm gonna have to touch on the same. Hold on. Let's get that. Oh damn. Oh Lord. Hold on. Okay, so we have to touch on this again, Drew. I'm sorry, but you messed up again, Drew. You messed up again, Drew. Hold out every stadium.
They didn't say every stadium.
Let's touch on this again, Drew. Sorry.
They didn't say every stadium. There's thousands of stadiums around the world. AJ has performed in a fraction of those and sold them out. No, he has not sold out every stadium in the world. No, but he's generally tended to sell out the ones he has performed in. Madison Square Garden sold out. Diriyah, Saudi Arabia, sold out. Wembley sold out. Wales, or is that the Principality Stadium in Wales? Sold out. What are you talking about? Come on now.
Take it in New York. I live here. I know what happened. A lot of those tickets were bought up and resold because it wasn't promoted properly over here. They damn near gave tickets away for pennies on the dollar.
Oh Lord, pennies on the dollar.
Tickets away for pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar.
Come on, brother. Stop being so ridiculous. Those were hot selling tickets. Damn place sold out. And if they went on, let me explain something.
1,000 people waited in the StubHub ticket place, distracted by this. This is not accurate. But whatever. Over 100,000 fans waited in the StubHub ticket place. Language.
Language.
So 100,000 people waited online.
No. 100,000 people didn't wait in one line. No. They waited online.
Over 100,000 people waited in the StubHub ticket queue.
Over 100,000 people waited in the StubHub ticket queue. A line or sequence of people or vehicles awaiting their turn to be attended or to proceed in a queue.
Q.
Over 100,000 people waited in the StubHub ticket queue. Language. 100,000 fans waited. So 100,000 people waited online.
Online. Language.
Over 100,000 people waited in the StubHub ticket queue.
Okay. Q. Okay, and that's not even it. That's not even what we're talking about today, but he's messed up again. Drew, you did it again. You did it. Hold on. You did it again, my friend. You did it again. We're going to have to talk about it. Okay, so let me shift. Where's the music? Feet don't fail me now. Okay, so we're going to have to talk about it. You've done it again, but this time you've gone too far this time. Drew, you've gone too far this time. As a big brother to a little brother, we're going to have to talk about it, brother. We're going to have to talk about it. Okay, so let's get into this. What's the volume like? Where's the volume on here? Let me turn it up. And let me turn my volume, let me turn my music down. Okay, so let's get into this.
Drew, what you think? What's your message to the boxing community?
First of all, I hope Sugar Hill flips his car and dies in a car fire. I just want to say that. That's how I feel. I hope Sugar Hill dies in a car fire.
OMG. Drew. Why? Why, Drew? Why? Okay. Just in case anybody didn't catch that. Let me kill my music just for a second. Say it again, Drew. Say it again.
Drew, what you think? What's your message to the boxing community?
First of all, I hope Sugar Hill flips his car and dies in a car fire. I just want to say that. That's
What you say, Drew?
how I feel. I hope Sugar Hill dies in a car fire. Yeah, I want him to die.
OMG. OMG. Words fail me, Drew. Words fail me, Drew. Man says he hopes Sugar Hill. Man says he hopes Sugar Hill dies in a car fire. Now, you know, words have failed me before, Drew. Words have failed me before. Some of the words, some of the utterances, my friend, they are totally unacceptable. Unacceptable.
The education system has failed the man, clearly. Well, I think it's manners. I think it's manners that failed him. Manners that failed him. There's no way that anyone can defend that. Drew, you need to come to the front of the congregation. You need to come to the front of the congregation. Let me drop the link in the chat again. Get your people to tell him that the link is in the chat. We're going to have to talk about this over here on Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Drew, you done up. You done up. That's totally unacceptable. X-Cop, I think he's serving. I think he's still in the game. Hey, you know, sometimes that's necessary, Lisa. Sometimes that's necessary. You know, because the philosophies like that, it just ain't good. Doing the moonwalk. OMG. You know, it's just it's just not acceptable. He won't show up, Raf. Well, you know, the link is there. I invited him on before, didn't show up the last time. Maybe somebody can holler at him and say, come over here and defend your words. Because, Mr. Titan, you ain't no Titan when it comes to manners. You ain't no Titan when it comes to etiquette. Wishing a man dies in a car fire. Yo, you really gone too far this time. You really gone too far this time. You're out of line. You're out of line. You need to come to the front of the congregation. People are saying you're not going to show up. Come on, Drew. Come on, Drew. Cali Muscle. What am I talking about? Cali, whatever he's called. He failed to show. Well, actually, he did show up, but then, you know, some weirdo kind of blocked him. You know, we won't talk about him. That's it. It just ain't good. It just ain't good. Not good at all. So you need to come over here. Come to the front of the congregation because we need to talk. Got difficulties. I don't know what kind of difficulties he could have that would excuse him.
Drew, what you think? What's your message to the boxing community?
First of all, I hope Sugar Hill flips his car and dies in a car fire. I just want to say that. That's how I feel. I hope Sugar Hill dies in a car fire. Yeah, I want him to die.
OMG. Terrible. Okay, I have to cut him off now because that was not wholesome. So Drew, the link is in the chat. Anytime you're ready, come on in. Okay, so let's go. Where's the thing? Where am I gonna go with the thing? Do we have the thing? Okay, well, shall we listen to Mauricio? Let's listen to Mauricio. What is that there? I'll stop sharing. Okay, let me stop sharing. Let me get things in order over on this side. Let's get back into that.
This is Tom. Hi. This is Tom.
OMG. Okay, we're back where we need to be, I believe. Yeah. Go on, run it. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. You meant learning difficulties. I understand. I understand that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's get into the Mauricio Suleiman. What are we gonna do? Okay, let's get into the Dillian Whyte. That's the top one. So let's get into the Dillian Whyte thing right about now, and the Bob Arum thing. You will notice the title is Dillian Whyte wants 10 million to fight Fury, says Pinocchio Bob Arum. So let's get into that right now. You know, the graphic could be here for hours going over this and that. But let's get into the headline piece. Okay. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. All right. Okay. You can see what I can see. Yeah, a lot of people are shy. People are shy. I don't know if people are still suffering from the Christmas stuffing. People must be still suffering with the Christmas stuffing. Okay. So as we move on. Okay. So Bob Arum, Pinocchio. Well, even you see the problem with this, the thing with this is that without even going into the article, I will go into the article. But before I do that, even just looking at the title, Dillian Whyte wants 10 million for Fury fight, and it's not happening, says Arum. Well, even at the title, I know that's a load of crapola. How do I know it's a load of crapola? Because Dillian Whyte wants a percentage. So the only figure is the percentage. So how is Arum saying that Dillian Whyte asking for a specific figure? How is he asking that? Which one is clearly a load of crapola. Anyway, let's go into it. Let's see what Pinocchio Arum has to say. Okay, so these bags popping up. What's that? Okay, so what the hell? Okay, so Dillian Whyte was offered 5 million for a fight with Tyson Fury, but he wants double that to 10 million, according to Pinocchio Bob Arum. Okay, so even with that figure, Arum believes that Whyte and his team will want more than 10 million. So if Arum agreed to the 10, it's not even worth reading. It's a load of crapola. Dillian Whyte's going for a percentage, a legal percentage, a percentage to which he's entitled to. They're trying to cut him down to 20%. Unless the UWBC mandatory Whyte and his team change their minds quickly, Fury will be moving on and making change their minds quickly. Fury will be moving on and making a defense of his Ring Magazine heavyweight title against Andy Ruiz Jr. or Robert Helenius. You see how they conveniently miss out the WBC title? What a load of gabaggio. Okay, according to Top Rank promoter Arum, Fury's WBC heavyweight title won't be on the line for his next fight. Yeah, kind of figured that one out. Okay. Arum says Whyte and his team are treating this fight like it's their last hurrah, resulting in them asking for as much money as possible. As much money as possible. And in comes the Lisa Bales. Lisa Bales, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, good, Lisa. Doing good.
Great.
Had a nice little Christmas. You know, I didn't overindulge too much. So the ref is fit and good to go.
Good. Great.
Yeah, so we're gonna come to the Iron Kong shortly. But Lisa, what do you make? What do you make of all this?
Well, basically, the belt is on the line. So, as far as the arbitration, so he's still in arbitration with the WBC. I'm talking about Dillian Whyte. So, so I guess Fury isn't gonna wait. He's just gonna fight voluntary or whatever. That's the way I'm taking it. That's what's going on, right?
Yeah. But Bob Arum's talking about Dillian Whyte's trying to price himself out.
Yeah, but according to the WBC rules, interim champion gets I'm not sure what the split is. What is it, 60-40?
I think it ranges from 45 to 55. I think that's the range for an interim champ, something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Around 45 to 55, something like that.
Yeah, well, you're dealing with some slippery characters, you know, because they're gonna say, oh, well, we're going by his last couple of fights. But he fought during the pandemic, so you know people didn't you know the attendance was down during those fights with the bubble and you know et cetera. You gotta look at who you're dealing with. You're dealing with eels and snakes and slippery people who grease it and gas station mops. So let's be real.
Straight up and down, and in comes. So actually, before I bring in the Iron Kong, let me just address the late Nevlin. Much appreciation, late Nevlin. Raf says, 10 mil is about 7 mil. White earns around 4 mil a fight, which is about $5.2 million. So what's the problem with 2 extra mil for a stadium fight? Well, the thing is, Leighton, that it's not even about, he couldn't have even asked them for a figure. He wouldn't have given them a figure. He'd have given them a percentage. He's talking about the percentages, the percentage points. And Bob Arum is then extrapolating, projecting, hypothesizing on what that percentage might mean. So Bob Arum is talking a load of Coppola. Dillian Whyte didn't ask him for no money. They've just expressed what kind of percentage split they are legally entitled to. So that's my take on that. Much appreciation for the support. The Iron Kong.
Yeah, Rafi, shout out to my Ayaba dear Lisa Bales. Live and lively in the house.
Over.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, now people listening to Bob Arum, all of a sudden Bob Arum is a font of honesty. You know, Bob Arum is a spring that shoots out all this honest stuff. This is the same man who for like a year was like, oh, Deontay Wilder don't have a hope in hell against in the arbitration and all this other nonsense. And you know, led us all along down the street of Tyson Fury going to fight Anthony Joshua for undisputed. And then we all knew it was nonsense. Bob Arum knew exactly what was going to happen. He did that to screw up Anthony Joshua's career. And he was so successful in doing that. All of a sudden, no, what Bob Arum says is 100% correct. You know what's interesting, though?
Yeah.
Tyson Fury was supposed to fight the year Anthony Joshua fought Kubrat Pulev. And they said, oh, you know, we couldn't get the money together, whatever, etc. Here we are again, can't get the money together when it comes to an England fight. Mind you, this is supposedly the biggest star in English boxing. He's the one flying the flag for England. But yet, when it comes time to come and do an English fight, it's a problem, right? This man talking about Dillian Whyte won $10 million. That means Dillian Whyte asked for a flat figure, right? I don't know if that's true. But if he did, What's the problem? As Leighton Everin said, Dillian Whyte is the A side in England, at least, because Dillian Whyte has sold actual pay-per-views in England.
Yes.
You understand? Tyson Fury, we don't know how much he sold in England. Tyson Fury don't have no pay-per-view record in England, but Dillian Whyte does. Tyson Fury will not sell anything, no pay-per-views, nothing really, without fighting Dillian Whyte or Anthony Joshua in England. And that's a fact. So all of a sudden, what Bob Arum says, everybody, oh, Dillian Whyte's greedy. He's this, he's that. Tyson Fury, who had no belt, no nothing. Suppose Eddie Hearn and them had said when they offered him to fight with Anthony Joshua, let's add up all your earnings, before the Anthony Joshua fight, and we'll offer you a paycheck based on your earnings for Sefer Seferi and Francisco Pianeta. These is wicked people. Bob Arum is a cheap bastard. Everybody knows that. Tyson Fury trying to game the system. And it looks like Tyson Fury fans are turning into Deontay Wilder fans. Some of the nastiest set of dishonest people around. That's my opinion.
Real talk
from the Iron Kong. Donovan Williams, I think he started. He's way back. Donovan, you're way back in the chat. I mean, I think you're playing the earlier thing. Anybody who likes the MMA, you can scroll back. If you're just coming in, you scroll back. You missed the Wanderlei Silva. Wanderlei Silva versus Quinton Rampage Jackson 3, which I showed earlier on. But stick around, stay right here. Catch that later. Let's answer a few questions. Okay, so how much would that Ppv cost in the UK? What is that, 19.99? Oh no, they're gonna push it up to 25. Yeah, because remember, Josh, 25 now. They're gonna say it's a championship, so it's 25. I don't see why not 19.95. 19.99 like before. Should be 19.99 like before, but Joshua came up with a 25. Which fight was that for? Was it a rematch in the rear? I think so. Maybe so. And then all of a sudden, Tyson Fury's next fight was 25. Why? Why? Okay. So 19.99 or 25 pounds. Okay. What's this here? Shenanigans. Let White just do the White thing and let him have his shot at the title. How many fights does Fury have left on his career? One fight, on his contract with Top Rank, ESPN, one fight, but there is speculation that he wants to self-promote after this. Arum, he wants a big paycheck out of the last one. Are they going to continue? I don't know. Let's talk that Fury wants to self-promote. What's going on? Fury has never sold out in his bum fighting life. OMG.
And Rafi,
Yes,
people have to take into consideration Dillian Whyte's situation is different. He's on a fight by fight. Is he signed to DAZN or is he still fight by fight?
He's on fight by fight. He's on fight by fight with Matchroom, yeah.
Right. Plus Dylan has his own. Does he have his own management company?
Yeah.
Right. And he has fighters. So he has multiple streams of revenue. So he's probably, when he do his cards, he probably put his fighters on there. Et cetera. He makes money different ways, but people really don't know, like he seemed to be pretty level-headed when it comes to business. Well, he's trying to get,
what's his due? Trying to get what is due.
Right.
Exactly. He ain't asking for more than his due. He's trying to get what is due. And Leighton Everin comes in, Iron Kong 100%. Fury is going to an indoor arena, 20,000 max. Fury ain't a big seller, and the crowd he brings are trouble. Trouble. Okay. Trouble, boil and trouble. Okay. So Volts, White earns 4 mil, and Volts is, you know, with the tears emoji. Volts don't like White. It's very, very clear. It's very, very clear. Okay. So what we're saying here. So to me, what do I think about this, Shiznix? I think that it's a load of crapola. I think that Dillian Whyte, where is it? Am I sharing? Share the screen. Where is it? Where is the screen? There it is. Okay. So, yeah. Bob Arum, I find that Bob Arum is talking a load of crapola. They clearly don't want to fight White in arbitration until March. That's when they find out that's when the arbitrator gives his findings. They'll find out in March. We're now in December. Fury hasn't announced no fight. They're talking about what, Ruiz? They're talking about Ruiz.
Hellenius.
What's he going to fight Hellenius for? What's the point in him fighting Hellenius? What's the point in him fighting Hellenius? That's what the hell? You're just wasting people's time. And in comes the man like Shelton Moore. Always the more, nevertheless.
How you guys doing, man? Hey, Lise, love you.
Love you more, Shelton.
How y'all doing, man? How's everybody today? How's your holidays?
Yes,
great.
Absolutely good to have your opinion. Yeah, it was nice, mellow, but you know, with the pandemic around, I don't think people are visiting people now, Mal.
Yeah. Big up to Chan, man. I hope she gets better. Love you, Chan. You know, you're gonna get better. God got you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Love you, Chan. Love you, Lady Chan.
100, Lady Chan.
Love you, little sis.
Yeah, man, but I did the numbers on that. So if they say, now that's the rumor, we don't know if it's true or not. If they say Dillian wants 10 million, well, if you do 500,000 pay-per-views in the UK at 25 a pop, you're only gonna make 12.5 million. So 10 million is unrealistic.
Yeah. If that's what Dillian said, and that runs in contrary to everything Dillian has said. Dillian Whyte's never talked about no figures, he's talked about percentage splits. So that's why I've got in the title, that's why I got in the title, Dillian Whyte wants 10 million to fight Fury, says Pinocchio Bob Arum.
Yeah, he's lying, bro. Yeah, I believe he's lying too. Because, you know, if my ass can take 5 minutes and go do the numbers and see that's unrealistic, I'm pretty sure Dillian Whyte's team already knows that that's unrealistic. It's a lot of cap.
Yeah, it's a load of baloney, pure baloney. Bruce goes up in the building. Yes, Bruce, good to have you. Sorry, the kids are noisy. They're disturbing me. No problem, I'm Kong.
So what do we think is the issue, Lisa, Rafi? You think Fury's just trying to duck the guy?
I think Fury, Bob Arum, Tyson Fury, they know they're in for a real fight. They just come out of a fight with Deontay Wilder, and everybody talks about the Fury battered Wilder, but hey, Wilder battered Fury as well. Wilder battered Fury too. That was a tough fight for Tyson Fury. That was no easy fight. He's coming out to a fight with Tyson Fury and going to Deontay Wilder and going into a fight with Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte, who he knows will have one aim, one objective, and that's to take his head off. He don't want that. Not to say that Fury can't win. Fury will be the favorite, but what I'm saying is that he knows he's in for one hell of a fight. It's going to be one hell of a fight. And they ain't over eager. They're very clearly not over eager for that Dillian Whyte work. They ain't over eager whatsoever. That's the problem.
He acts like he acts like he's better than people now. He don't. he forgot where he came from. Like,
he defended his title one time. He defended his title once.
I know, but it's like I question these fans who back him. No, it's not. I'm not talking about being a fan of his, but I question these people who always like he just get away with stuff, and it's like it's okay. No, you haven't done enough. You ain't no Ali or Tyson or Larry Holmes, one of them. You haven't done enough.
Yeah.
Or Marciano or something. You haven't done enough like that.
Yeah.
Holyfield to be, act like you calling, like you just the cat's meow. Really, the cat's litter.
From a man who's only defended his title one time.
Well, to Leighton, I saw that comment in the chat. Even if you go pounds, you talk about maybe 15 million pounds. If he wants 10, that's unrealistic. That's why I think it's capped, because I don't think Dillian Whyte is that stupid.
Yeah, Dillian Whyte didn't say that. Dillian Whyte hasn't said that anywhere. We haven't seen that anywhere in print, in video, in audio. Remember, this is Bob Arum talking. And we know that Bob Arum is many things, but honesty is not his strong suit.
Mm-hmm. And they think they're going to run that con over here in the U.S. Oh, I know a con man when I see one coming out there singing with that ugly flower blazer on and pants for Bob Arum's 90th birthday. Look, no con too.
Stop that, Lisa. Lisa, stop that.
No, but we know cons, so I know cons.
Yeah.
You're not gonna run that con over here. The UK already. You're not gonna run that con and scam over here. You can't act like you're too good to fight this one or that one or that one.
Yeah.
Dude, you haven't done enough. You haven't done enough. You're not Ali.
Yeah. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. The man's defended once. The man's defended his title once in his entire boxing career. What does that say? One time. He's defended one time. And now all of a sudden, he's acting like, he's on some different, he's in the next stratosphere.
I told you he acting like the cat's meow.
The cat's
whiskers. When he really the cat's litter.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And people co-signing this BS.
How could anyone with any reasonable level of intellect co-sign this ducking? Because that's what it is. Let's call it what it is. It's ducking on the part of Tyson Fury. It's ducking. It's ducking.
Well, it's a loophole. You got to understand, Rafi. He's a very intelligent guy.
He's crafty. He ain't no dummy.
He's crafty. So he's going to find a loophole. You know what I'm saying? The loophole is the arbitration.
Yes. Well, no, the loophole for Fury is that Whyte ain't available. Whyte's priced himself out. It's a lot of talk. It's a lot of talk. But the only thing we're not hearing, from Tyson Fury is that he's looking forward to fighting Dillian Whyte. That's the thing we're not hearing. We're hearing everything other than that.
Right. Yeah.
So look what people are saying up in the chat. Paul Evans up in the chat. Fight Doctor up in the chat. Yes. Okay. All good, Paul Evans. Okay. So that's Bob Arum's words. They mean absolutely nothing to me. Bob Arum is many things, but an honest man is not something that you could add on his resume. You can't put down that's not on his resume. That's not on his resume. Arum says Andy Ruiz. Am I still sharing this? No. Bob says Andy Ruiz Jr. and Robert Elanius, the two options for Tyson Fury. What the hell has Andy Ruiz done lately to warrant such a thing?
Look, I saw an article about a month and a half ago. No, it was right after the Fury Wilder trilogy.
Yeah.
And I think it was Andre Ward. I think it was an article. I can't remember which publication or whatever. It said that Fury could do anything that he wants.
Why?
So they're going with the narrative that he could do anything he wants, but how can you do anything that you want? Fighting a person 3 times. and okay, they didn't even say that when he fought Vlad, but I guess over here in the US it's different. It's like you gotta come over here to conquer the man. You know what I mean? The top guy to really like I don't know, it's a different mindset.
It's a different mindset.
Yeah, but that's just not enough. I don't think that would have made Ali or past greats and ATGs and Hall of Famers. It's just, to me, it's just not enough. I'm not knocking the man, but I'm just saying it's just not enough. You could do? That's like saying, that's almost like saying you could do what you want. That's like saying you almost bigger than boxing.
Yeah, because of one defense. Because you defended your title one time, and because you've only fought 2 top Ring Magazine top 10 guys in 6 years, Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder. That's the only 2 top 10 guys he's fought in 6 years. Who else has he fought? He was in the top 10 Ring Magazine. 2 guys.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden. He turned 60 yesterday. Who turned 60 yesterday?
Paul.
Paul turned 60 yesterday. Paul Evans. Happy birthday to you, Paul. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday, Paul.
Yeah, man.
Fight doctor. Salute, fight doctor.
Oh, Fight Doctor. Yeah, Fight Doctor is in the area.
Hey, Fight Doctor.
But stadium fights generate £8 million at the gate. 1 million people at review at 25 equals 25 million plus 8 million. That equals 33 mil. That's 33 million pounds. Equals $44 million. So 10 mil isn't pricing himself out. That's Leighton's counteraction. Okay. Say that again.
So whoever I get their piece.
They get their piece.
I don't know if there's taxes in the UK, but if the tax man is in the UK, he got to get his piece.
He gets his piece. But
then what's left? Out of 44 million, if he wants 10, what's left?
44 mil. What's the total? 44 mil. Dillian takes 10. Fury takes 12. So what's that? That's 22. That's 22 mil. That leaves 22 mil. Could it work out? I don't know. But remember, this is Bob Arum talking anyway. Obviously,
exactly.
they go on a percentage. So when you go on a percentage, you can't go wrong. Everybody's got their piece.
Exactly. Nobody gets fucked.
Exactly.
But let me ask a question. Now, what if Fury refused to fight in the UK and it be in the US?
If Fury refuses to fight in the UK?
Yeah.
If he refuses to fight in the UK, well, it's down to if it goes down to purse bids and the purse bid comes in, the winning purse bid is for a fight in the UK, and Fury says he ain't fighting in the UK, then he has to vacate or be stripped.
Okay.
Vacate or be stripped. Those are the options. I don't think anybody's in a rush. To see. Excuse me. I don't think anybody's in a rush to see Fury versus Ruiz instead of White, and nobody wants to see him against Helene. Full stop. So That's just a load of nonsense to Mike. Okay, let's bring that down.
You mean nobody wants to see Fury versus Hellenius?
I really don't. I really haven't heard a groundswell of desire for that fight. I really haven't heard it. I haven't heard it. If anybody wants to see that fight, for sure, let me know. But I really don't think anybody's in a rush to hear that, to see that at all. What's going on here? What's going on?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, Shelton.
Well, he got a name after beating. He's building up. You know, he's coming off the what's the guy's name? Kalinaki, 2 losses. I mean,
Lisa,
2
I know you want to
wins.
see
Yeah.
Fury versus Hellenius. That's your #1 fight of 2022, right?
No, I don't care nothing about that.
Nobody cares about that. That's for sure.
I mean, it may be interesting. They 2 tall guys. It may be interesting.
But not instead of the Dillian Whyte fight, though.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that shit. I'm just making a joke. Nobody wants.
Yeah, we know.
That's on the level of the fight we got Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the same level.
Well, the White fight, the pressers would be something because they both got slick mouths.
Who
you talking about?
The pressers for White and Fury would be.
Oh, we know that. That's for real.
Yeah,
they both got slick mouths.
That's gonna be fire. Yeah. So we can't even get the fight. So let's get the fight first. We can't even get that shit.
Yeah, let him fight who he's supposed to fight first, and then go fight whoever the hell he wants to fight in his fight after White. But let's get the White fight first. White beat Hellenius.
Well, you know Teflon Don. You know it's hard to make stuff stick.
Yeah.
Teflon Don. Yeah.
You know, it's like you said, Lisa. For a true fight fan, you know you can't compare yourself to a guy who cleaned out the division in the 60s, then was stripped and banned for 3.5 years, came back in the 70s and cleaned the motherfucker out again.
We know that, but the media is putting this out here. They're putting it out there. And you could fool people because you got a lot of sheeple. You got a lot of dumb people. I don't want to say dumb, but they just follow what these people say, and we know better.
Yeah.
You can't tell me refried, you know what, caca.
Yeah.
Hey, like Coach says, it makes me laugh all the time. You can't shit on my plate and tell me it's meatloaf.
Meatloaf, yeah. Yeah.
If anybody pull that off, there must be a genius in the kitchen with the seasoning.
Woo. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you know that's up there. You know, people, hey, people, it's out there. People can make up their own minds how they feel about it. But you know, over here we just keeps it moving on. Moving on. And talking about moving on, what we're looking at here, people talking about Anthony Joshua, who's he going to be? Let's kill the volume on that. Come on now, let's have a sense of decorum. Okay, so people talking about who's Anthony Joshua going to be training with, what's going on. Well, as it happens, he's over there in Dubai, training with U.S. coach Anthony Chill Wilson. Anthony Chill Wilson. I'm not familiar with Anthony Chill Wilson.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you know about him, Rafi? Does anybody know anything about this guy?
Is he a strength and conditioning coach or something?
Nah, he's a trainer. There he is. There he is in the ring. There he is. Anthony Chill Johnson over there in Dubai. Training Anthony Joshua. I would imagine Joshua's going to be training with other American coaches, but in the meantime, he's over there in Dubai with Anthony, with whatever. What do they call him? What's his name again?
Chill Wilson.
something. Oh, two Anthonys. Anthony Chill Wilson. So it's the tale of the two Anthonys over there in Dubai. Lady Chan looked him up. Didn't come up with anything. Couldn't find anything about him. Okay, so the mystery American trainer. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. So that's him. The fight doctor says Joshua's done. Really? One fight means you're done. Okay. Well,
hey, every great trainer had to get their start somewhere, right? Maybe this guy could be the next Emmanuel. You know what I'm talking about?
That's true. That's true. Obviously,
Yeah.
see something in him.
I mean, yeah, I never heard of him. Yeah.
I never heard him, but hey, see something in him. Joshua, see something in him.
Oh, okay. Evelyn's saying, Leighton is saying something.
He's a Detroit trainer, had 21 world champions, trained USA national team. Dang. OMG.
Okay, what world champ trained that we know of, Leighton?
What world trainer? Have I got to pull him up? Let me pull him up. Let me pull him up. What's his name? Anthony Chill. What is it? Anthony Chill Wilson. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this live. Anthony Chill Wilson.
I'm glad people didn't say that about Roberto Duran redeemed himself. So you know, sometimes these fighters go through stuff, then they come back. You know, who knows, man? Yeah,
who knows the future, man? Who knows the future? Anthony Chill Wilson. Let's look at his resume. Where's his resume? Anthony Chill Wilson. Let me actually write in the resume. How about that? What is it? Anthony Chill Wilson.
Me too, Chan. I agree. Stop showing stuff. Yeah.
Anthony Chill Wilson. Let's see. We can see his resume. Anthony Chill Wilson. No, I can't see anything yet. And you know what? Maybe that's
maybe a box trainer.
Sorry?
Maybe attach boxing trainer to it.
Yeah, let me do that. Anthony Chill Wilson, boxing trainer.
Yeah, I know that fight, doctor. There's distance, but I get what you're saying, but you're saying the man is done. I mean, how do you know that?
How do you know that, fight doctor? How do you know that?
I know he's no Roberto Duran. But you don't know what the future holds, you know.
Yeah.
If I had that mentality for every fighter that lost 2 fights, then that's the case. But I don't think like that.
Yeah, so I guess I mean Hagler had lost losses before he even got a title shot, so I guess he was done too, right?
Who was that?
Marvin Hagler. He had 2 losses before he even got a title shot.
Indeed.
So I guess he was done.
I guess he was done too, fight doctor. I guess he was done too. I can't really find anything on it right now. That's going to be a research project to find it, but I will do that. Didn't know his name was. I only search Coach Wilson. Didn't know his name was Anthony. Maybe that's why. Yeah, that's a possibility. That's it. Okay, so I muted you. Shelton, I muted you because I'm getting some feedback. But when you want to speak, just unmute yourself. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look at what people are saying in the chat. Kelly Melia. I'm going to go with Malia. I'm going to go with Kelly Malia. Good to have you up in the building. I don't think I've seen your name up in here before, so it's good. Good that you introduced yourself. Good to have you up in here. I think AJ should stop throwing his training sessions from this point forth. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's some merit in that. But here I think he's in the orthodox stance. Whereas fight, yeah, well, he's going to be fighting in the orthodox stance anyway, isn't he? But coach is in the orthodox stance as well. So, well, in the previous one, now he's not. Okay. Anyway, I hear what you're saying for sure. What are people saying in the chat? There's a lot of distance between Roberto Duran and Anthony Joshua. Yeah, but you know, I mean, it's not as if he's halfway through his career. You know, there's time to go. He shouldn't be too quick to write a man off. Kelly Malia. Hopefully, this trainer can work on AJ's footwork for sure. For sure. He's Anthony Joshua. How do I know Joshua is done? How do I know Joshua is done? I watched his last Fight Doctor coming in with the comic relief. Ross Clark comes with a counteraction.
If I said that for everything, you know, you can always recommit to anything.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I'm not, you know, I don't know. I'm not the most high. I don't know. All I know, what I can say about the guys, he's not perfect. None of these boxers are perfect, but he always try to improve himself. And well, I'll just say this. I think he should have left his trainer a while ago, but that's not for me to decide. That's his career.
Yeah.
That's what he, you know what I mean? Because I think it was a loyalty thing with him too. We talked about. But I think that
I gotta charge up, so I'll be back in a minute. I gotta charge up.
All right, Shelton, pull back. Yeah.
All right, Shelton. But I just think for me, you know, as an outsider looking in, he never ducked no fade, and he always put all his stuff on the line, win, lose, or draw.
Real talk.
You gotta respect that. And he coming in. You know, he ain't got the most pedigree, or, you know, he don't have an extensive pedigree or whatever, but he's done well, you know, thus far. You know, it's not perfect. He's not perfect.
He's done damn well thus far. GPT says he's on Instagram. Ladies chat. Okay, let's look for him on Instagram. What is his name again? Anthony. I forget his name. Anthony, oh yeah, there it is. Chill Wilson Instagram. Let me Chill Wilson Instagram. Anthony Chill Wilson Instagram. Damn, wouldn't that be something if this was him? Dang, we may have hit pay dirt. We may have hit pay dirt. Let's stop that and go to Anthony Chill Wilson's Instagram. Breaking news on the Raphael Dawkins Comeback Radio. And if you've not already subscribed, please, and you enjoy the content, then, you know, it makes sense to hit that bell icon to stay updated with news and notification. Should I follow him? Why not? Am I following him? Yeah, okay. So that's him. I think that's him. Anthony Chill Wilson, inducted into the Washington, D.C. Boxing Hall of Fame in 2003. Worked with 21 world champions and a host of Olympians, represented 4 USA nationals. Okay, so this man has some kind of pedigree. Is this him? What's he saying?
Working every day. Every job. They're good working.
I don't want no copyright issues with that music over there. Okay, so this looks like this is the man coaching, American trainer coaching Anthony Joshua over there in Dubai. Anthony Chill Wilson. Okay. So that's the man right there. You seeing this? Anthony Chill Wilson. Okay. Let's stop that. Have a little looky. What's this? Dubai, UAE. Happy holidays and a prosperous new year from the Kamani Club family. One love, special thanks to you, Umar Kamani. Kamani Club, okay. What's this? Team Abdullah, Las Vegas. There he is, next to Badu Jack. Okay. Team Child, Rashid, aka Young Cassius. Okay. Holding up some belts there. Okay. Seems seasoned, Lisa. Seems seasoned.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Badu Jack is now. Okay.
Okay. So let's have a look through the chat. Man, a lot of comments. Let's get through this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Nobody's done like Wilder. Wilder got the brakes beat off him. Jeez, Louise, fight doctor. What do you say to that? Well, the fans matter. What I think that'd be mad if anybody beat. I think that'd be madder if Joshua beat him. I think that'd be madder if Joshua beat him. I think they think it's a relief that Fury beat him in place of Joshua. They're saying at least it wasn't Joshua. At least it wasn't Joshua.
Right.
Works in Dubai. So White has to jump through more hoops. He should just leave the WBC. Nah, he's got to be. He's got to stay with it. He's almost there now. There's an old Chinese proverb: if you swallow an ox, don't choke on the tail. You like that one, Lisa?
Yeah.
Swallow an ox, choke on the tail. I love that one. You're already halfway there. Why are you gonna turn back now? You're almost there. Don't choke on the title. Don't choke on the title. It's got Eubank Jr. and Ollie out there. Coley. Yeah, Coley.
Coley. Yeah, I know him. Yeah. The cruiserweight. Yeah.
Yeah, the cruiserweight, Coley. Okay. Wilder yelled till this day, then got dropped. OMG. Okay. Rafi, check his second video. Okay, let me have a look.
Yeah, he African. Yup. And get all the hate. Well, African descent,
Oh, yeah, Joshua. You're talking about Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Eubank Jr. What's they saying? Are they talking? Is there music in the background? Yeah. Come on, Chris. Chris Eubank Jr. It's interesting. I thought he was training with Roy Jones. That's interesting. That's breaking news again. Keep breaking the news over here. Breaking news. Christopher Eubank Jr. is training over in Dubai with Anthony Chill. What do you call it? Chill. Anthony Chill Wilson. My bad, Wilson. Okay, so breaking news again. Let's have a look what's going on in the chat. Wilder's best win versus a 60-year-old no neck Ortiz. OMG. Right. Okay, so Lady Chan and the Fight Doctor are going back at each other. Why don't you guys just ignore each other? Why don't you guys just ignore each other? I think that's the solution right there. Okay, so we've done that. Let's come out of that.
Look, Anthony Joshua was a successful black man.
Yeah.
And just as, along with all these other boxers, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I wish nothing for the best for them all. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Sometimes you win,
sometimes you lose. Fury's promoter is naming Andy Ruiz Jr. or Robert Elenius as his next opponent for a non-title bout. Indeed. Yeah, we've gone through that. Anthony Macken, good to have you up in here. I hope you have subscribed. I don't really think there's much more for us to do or say. I was gonna go into something else. Okay, I'll say it because it's on the thumbnail. I don't want to disappoint nobody. I don't want to disappoint nobody, so I'll just say this is not going to go into depth. I got some audio, but I'm not going to play the audio because we've come up to the 1 hour 30 mark. We've gone past that. You know, the Rafi likes to keep it tight. I don't like to go too long. You know, there's other things to do, even though it's approaching midnight. So let's drop this. Rafi, I'm ignoring the Fight Doctor from the 1st of January. We'll do it now. Both of you start ignoring each other now. That's funny. Has Fury vacated the WBC strap then? No. I think he's going to try and keep a hold of it, although he should vacate it or be stripped, in my opinion. Because they're talking about fighting in March, but I can bet you, I wager you, Fury ain't going to be fighting nobody in March. It's just some stalling tactics. It's just some stalling.
Yeah, but he's probably within his calendar year or however it is. He just fought Wilder not long ago. So he wouldn't get stripped based on compliance or, not performing or whatever, defending the belt.
Nobody's a mandatory. So if he doesn't fight, the guy is mandated to fight, then I think surely you'd have to be stripped. You can't you can't just ignore a mandate to fight a mandatory. So
no, I got you. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot the mandatory. Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see how that plays out. Right now, I'm not hating on Joshua. I want to see him succeed. Really. However, I'm objective. Fight. I think we're all objective, and I think objectively we say the guy's risen to challenge many, many times. And if he fails to beat one guy who's being hailed as the best technical boxer out there right now in the heavyweight division, he's to him twice, then it ain't really no slight on it. Yeah, kind of does look like Kevin. Yeah, it looks like an aged Kevin Kelly, but Kevin Kelly is aged now, so it does look like Kevin Kelly. Remember Kevin Kelly? You fought Prince.
Oh yeah, the Southpaw. Yeah.
Yeah, it resembles him heavy.
Yeah.
Resembles him heavy.
Oh my God! Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Spitting image of Kevin Kelly.
That was a good fight he had with
Nassim Ahmed,
oh,
yeah.
God. Yeah. Two southpaws, right? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that fight. That was some crazy stuff they was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, you know which fight I watched a little clip of yesterday? It was Amir Khan versus Barrera.
Oh yeah.
That was a hell of a fight. I think he
You
came.
mean
He
they
came in
fought? I thought he fought Morales.
Barrera Morales. Was it
No,
Barrera?
Amir Khan. Oh
Was it-
no, not Amir. Oh no, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm sorry, my bad. I'm thinking of Danny Garcia and Morales. My bad.
Yeah, I got you, but you got me thinking. Let me just make sure.
Amir Khan fought Barrera? I missed that one. Where was I at?
Amir Khan. Not Amir Khan. Oh, we're talking about Prince Nassim Hamed. Sorry, Prince Nassim Hamed. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a mess. Oh my God. He made him wait forever.
Yeah.
To come out. Barrera beat the crap out of him. That was so hilarious.
He beat the living breaks off him. He
couldn't do all that wild stuff with Barrera.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It
Okay.
just didn't work. Yeah.
So what's going on here? I don't even want to talk about Suleiman, but I have to. I'll just make it as brief as possible. Brief as possible. You know, we don't like to go too long. It's touched midnight over here. Nassim fought to Kelly was already worn out for sure. Nah, that's not Kevin Kelly. Nah. We're not saying it's Kevin Kelly, just saying he resembles him heavily. Okay. You're looking to get the easiest route without picking up a loss, yes. I think that's very, very clear. My theory is that Fury will not fight for the whole of 2022. Make a propaganda comeback in 2023. Fight twice and get a spot for undisputed. What, 2024? Jeez, that's a long day. That's a long thing. That is a long thing, my friend. Amir Khan also fought Barrera. Well, there you go. Boom.
Yeah. Ooh, that fight was. Whoa.
That was a hell of a fight.
All that. He's moving around like you remember the Honeymooners?
No, I don't know that one. Well,
Norton when he did the Hucklebuck.
No, I don't know that one.
Barrera moving around like a.
Oh yeah.
Moving around like crazy. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. There was a lot of movement in that fight. It was a hell of a fight. Prince Nassim came in a hula hoop. What do you call that thing? It's got look like one of them. What's that thing you put around your waist and you gyrate? That's a hula or whatever. Came through in a steel hula.
Hula hoop.
Yeah, one of them hula hoops. Somebody threw a bottle at him, bottle of water. OMG. Okay. Damn, I don't want to do it, but we're gonna have to do this. Let me stop that. I don't hate to finish the show on a low, but anyway, here we go. I'm gonna finish the show on a low. Here we go. Stop sharing that. Okay, let's listen to a couple of seconds, because that's all I can probably take. Let's listen to a couple of seconds of Mauricio Suleiman explaining why Devin Haney, or how Devin Haney has effectively been demoted
to what they call in some kind of, what they call it, the pride status. So the WBC silver, the WBC belt now, which is normal belt, which is the super belt now, that's a pride status apparently. I wonder if that applies. I guess that applies to every division where the franchise champion and the WBC super champion are different people. I guess that applies now. Okay, so let's listen to a couple of seconds to Mauricio Suleiman.
We ended with an interim championship. Then Lomachenko requests to fight for the vacant title, which is a great honor. We granted that. He defeated Campbell. Then he requested to be franchised in order to go in to unify the division. We accepted that. He fought Lopez, and Lopez requested to be franchised if he defeated Lomachenko. That's the first change in the rule that we had.
Okay, so you all remember that originally, the franchise belt was not transferable. But now it is, apparently.
We adjusted where the designation can be exchanged in a high-profile fight, as it was that fight and as it was with the Cambosos. What happened with the franchise in the lightweights? You can look at it today. It gave us 8-7 fights of the greatest level, and it will continue to give many good fights. I am sorry for the confusion that fans may have. I'm sorry for the confusion media may have. I'm sorry for those who run the statistics like maniacs and say, oh my God, what is this? If you look at all record books, you'll...
Oh my God, what is this? He's sorry for this, he's sorry for that.
You will always see asterisks in some pages. I stay with the activity in the ring, with the great opportunities to many fighters, and I stand proud. It is not something that is going to happen in every weight category. It's not that. It is not that.
It's not going to happen in every weight category. Carry on, Mauricio.
So I feel confident and I feel at ease and accept every comment, every request. I will accept it and try to get it for the best. Dillian, is that all, Danny?
Just a very quick follow-up.
Okay, so Mauricio.
Devin Haney has...
He's going to talk about Devin Haney now.
Devin Haney is the WBC lightweight title. He's a Pride WBC champion.
He is a Pride WBC champion. That's the key word there. That's a new thing. That's a new, what he would call designation. Let's listen to what this new Pride designation is.
He has grown into being a tremendous champion, grown into being a tremendous champion. Pride, he's a Pride WBC lightweight title. Haney is the WBC lightweight title. Devin Haney is the WBC lightweight title. He's a Pride WBC champion. He has grown into being a tremendous champion. He defeated Gamboa, defeated Linares, just had a great outing with Jojo Diaz. As I said, it's a new concept. Cambosos defeated.
It's a new concept.
Lopez, who defeated Lomachenko. So I do believe he is due recognition as undisputed champion, and great fights to come.
So, in that statement there, I'm glad I got to it. Mauricio Suleiman says that Devin Haney is now their Pride champion. It's a new concept, and Cambosos deserves recognition as undisputed. What a load of crapola. That's what I say. Pride champion, what the hell is that? That's what made me play the
Silva, Wanderlei Silva versus Rampage Jackson, because they were Pride fighters in the Pride organization, which was MMA. What he's doing is mocking Haney. It's disgusting, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's pretty sad.
And move up to 140. OMG. Lisa Bales, what he's saying.
I don't even have nothing to say. I think this is disgusting. I think it's what's the word? Deplorable.
Yeah.
Nothing is really definitive with this. It's confusing. Not all the other sanctioning bodies recognize it, so it's like it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Just like the other sanctioning bodies don't have a Bridgerweight. It's just silly. You want to what's the word? You want to be over there and do a lot of I'm trying to think of the word. A lot of
Shiesty.
Huh?
Shiesty.
Yeah, just So what is Devin Haney?
He's
What is
he's a new Pride champion. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous.
White is ducking like always. Surely even the loyal list of Matchroom casuals will call him out for demanding 10 million.
He didn't demand 10 million. He didn't demand 10 million. Only Pinocchio say so. Pinocchio.
Well, I'm not a Matchroom casual. I'm just a person who, Marco, who just, and for you to, I'll tell you this, Marco, for you to even co-sign this BS, I'm looking at you a little strange. I'm looking at you strange. You co-signing this?
You co-signing this, Marcus? I mean, Marco.
So you think Fury is too big to fight White? That's what we talking about now?
Yeah. It's Fury. What's Fury done to elevate him to otherworldliness? What's Fury done to elevate himself to otherworldliness? Defended the damn belt one time, fought only two top 10 Ring Magazine top 10 guys when he fought them in the last 6 years. That's Vladimir Klitschko and Tyson Fury. Come on now.
How is he a bum?
What did you say?
When we calling fighters bums now?
How the hell is he a bum? Deontay Wilder made 10 defenses. How many bums did he fight? How many guys did he fight on White's level? How many guys has Tyson Fury fought on White's level?
Yeah, I don't call fighters bums because it's just like, they go in there and risk their lives. So I don't do that. But why are you worried about what he makes? That's none of your concern. None of our concern. We don't know if it's 10 million or 5. But it's not our concern. Oh, he knocked him out, and he came back and redeemed himself, Ppv is a good fighter. I mean, Ppv was a good fighter. He would have knocked you out too. He would have knocked you out too, probably.
Who did Shaw knock out? Who's he saying Shaw knocked out? 42-year-old Shaw belt holder knocked him. Who did Shaw knock out? He made 30. He made 300K last fight, did he? You better listen to the last show. Who the hell did Shaw knock out?
He
didn't make only 300K the last fight. He made millions the last fight. What
Fury fanatics make me sick.
The 300K was what he was declared. That's not what he made. Don't be damn well silly. Dillian Whyte pay-per-view fight.
Here we go, all in the man's pocketbook.
All up
in his wallet. Yep.
All up in his pockets. All up in his pockets.
It ain't none of your damn business what he made. Ain't none of your business.
Fury faithfuls will never.
Fans be bugging. These fans be bugging. Getting all in people's business.
I'm not asking for 10. Who the hell's asking for 10 million? That came from Bob Arum. Bob Arum is a notorious liar.
I don't care what you are.
Bob
I
Arum
don't care what you are.
Bob Arum is a
You're a
notorious
fanboy.
liar.
About some Matchroom loyalists. I ain't no Matchroom loyalist. I'm just talking about what's right and what's wrong. Fair is fair. That's all.
Yeah, of course. Fair is fair. And you're talking about Bob Arum, you know he's a damn liar. So you gotta come with something from Dillian Whyte or his management or his promoters. You know, if you're gonna listen to Bob Arum, the man who told you that yesterday I was lying, today I'm telling you the truth, you need to shake your head.
He's a paid troll. That's what he is. A paid.
Are you a paid troll?
Yeah,
Marco,
that's what he
are you
is.
a paid troll? Are you a paid troll, Marco? That's the allegation, Marco. Come
Maybe
with
that's
it.
what he is. Maybe that's what he is.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that is what it is. But let's get back to Devin Haney and
come to cause attention.
Come to cause disruption, contention, strife. There's an allegation that you're paid. There's an allegation that you're paid. Come on, Marco, you got to come better than that. But anyway, as I was saying about Mauricio Suleiman, what is there to say about the fella? The fella.
What is your guy?
Fella's
He's
talking
the biggest
about.
liar in the business.
The fella's talking about. What is this? Let me find an appropriate comment. Thou shalt not pocket watch. Thou shalt not pocket watch. Okay, so there is Mauricio Suleiman who is saying that Devin Haney is now the Pride champion. So, and it's a new concept. It's coming up with a new concepts, utterly bizarre, utterly ridiculous, utterly shameful. Utterly shameful. Yeah. You gotta come with them receipts, Marco. You gotta come with them receipts. You gotta bring them. Mauricio Suleiman says that Devin Haney is their Pride champion, and that Kambosos, it would be unfair not to consider Kambosos as the undisputed champion, lightweight champion. So all of a sudden he's downgraded. Devin Haney's WBC super belt to a Pride belt. Utterly ridiculous, utterly bizarre. Called the Pride champion and the Haney's aren't. Why, Rafi, why are we pissed about Haney being called the Pride champion and the Haney's aren't? The Haney's are not? Okay, I don't know about the Haney's. I ain't listened to their response, so I can't comment on that. I'm gonna have to check out their response. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What, is that pigeon? Is that pigeon? People saying it's pigeon. Is it really pigeon?
I don't know.
D Dubs. Just here to say big up everybody. Take care. I'm gonna have to look into that, Shelton, but I won't comment on it at the moment because I ain't looked into it. So I'm gonna reserve my opinion on that until I've done a little bit of research, done some cursory research on the matter, and then I'll get back to y'all about my findings. All in bed together. I bet it's pigeon. I bet it's OMG. Okay. So Lisa Bales, you know what? I think we've done it, Lisa. I think we've done it.
If that's you, Pigeon, you got us.
You got us if it's you, Pigeon. If it's you, Pigeon, you got us if it's you. Lisa Bales,
Thank you very, very much for taking the time out of your day to jump on. It is much appreciated. And
Oh, you're welcome, brother. You're welcome, brother. Anytime.
Anytime, every
Yeah,
time.
I'm sorry what's going on with the WBC. Hopefully, I don't know, man. It's just some type of resolution, man. Oh, that's Pigeon there.
Pigeon
Said
says
it's
it
not
ain't
him.
him. Pigeon saying it wasn't me.
Oh, okay, Pigeon.
It wasn't me. Okay. So as you were saying, Lisa, sorry.
Nah, I just said I hope they get some type of resolution. They need to. Something needs to be definitive here. Like who is the WBC champion? That needs to be clearly defined.
Yeah, it does. Well, he's defined it, hasn't he? He's defined it. He said
No,
that.
it's still not. There's still no clarity. He needs to make it in layman's terms, and not all of this. You know what I'm saying? All of this, like,
well, if we take what he said and put it into layman's terms, what he's saying is that Kambosos is undisputed.
yes, but how is he undisputed if the other sanctioning bodies don't recognize the franchise?
Good question. Good point. Good point. So maybe Kambosos is not undisputed then. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
And then they're still tweaking stuff. It's like they're still experimenting. That's the word I was trying to think of before.
Yeah.
You cannot experiment with something. If you're going to propose something and bring it to the world, it has to be ironed out.
Yeah.
How are you going to have this franchise for just only one or a couple of people? It makes no sense. It has to be for all weight divisions.
Yes.
It just makes no sense to me.
It makes no sense. It never made sense to start with. It didn't make sense to start with. It don't make sense now. And I don't think it's going to make sense at any point in the future.
It's going to get more complicated. Not that it's just a bunch of semantics. That's all.
So it's just a bunch of madness, if you ask me. Is boxing still rigged?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but in a different way. In a different way. So, it's in a different way. Now it's a different type of rigging. They're doing it. It's a different kind of mechanics. They're manipulating. They're finessing, trying to finesse a guy out to his belt. It's just one big mess. How is he going to get cleared up? Hopefully, Devin can fight Kambosos, and then this thing should be cleared up theoretically, one way or the other. One way or the other, Lisa. One way or the other.
Yeah, that would be something if they can clear that up. Yeah.
That would be great. That would be great. Okay, Lisa, much appreciation, much thanks. Enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you're doing over there in the US of A.
All right.
What time is it now over there, Lisa? What time is it now? What time?
Huh?
What time is it over there?
Say that again?
What time is it over there? What time is it for you?
7:23 p.m.
7:23 p.m. It's 23 past the hour of midnight over here. Lisa, enjoy the rest of your evening. Rafi's just going to do some post-production and then hit
Rafi.
Okay, much appreciation. Okay. And that was the Lisa Bales. Much appreciation to Lisa Bales for taking time out of her day, coming over here and spending it with us. Okay. So, and also much thanks goes out to the Iron Kong. Spend some time over here with us. And of course, Shelton Moore, always the more, nevertheless. Okay. And of course, thanks to our sponsor of the show. Oh, actually, before I get to that, I just want to say, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. And hit the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. Okay. Oh yeah, what was I going to say? I was going to say, and of course, much thanks to the late and Evelyn, who is a sponsor of the show. Much thanks. Anybody want to donate, you know how to donate. You do it either via PayPal, link in the description box, or where you're typing right now, just to the left. Just to the left, you will see a $sign, a yen sign, a pound sign, or a euro sign, but you'll see some kind of sign. Give me a sign. Okay. So thank you to everyone who took time out of your day to come and spend it over here with us at the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And for sure, hit that share button. Share it far and wide. Okay, I've covered a lot of stuff today. It's been action-packed. Okay, so thank you, one and all. Probably we're going to spit another show in before the end of the year. Great live stream as always, Raphael from Lisa Bales. Hey, Lisa Bales, always appreciated. Okay, so we're gonna do another show before the end of the year. We'll fit one more in. Gonna fit one more in before the end of the year. Hey. It's possible. It's possible. Peace to all. The Rafi. Much appreciation goes out to the Lady Chan. Popping by. Enjoying the show. Peace to all from Cardiff. Yeah, sorry, Gerald. We're closing the show. Gerald. Sorry, Gerald. Come back to the next show, my friend. Come back to the next show. I don't know where Gerald is. Anyway, thanks for trying to jump up. We're closing out now. It's after midnight over here. What? It's almost half an hour past midnight over here. Malcolm Marcel up in the building. What else we got? What else we got? Okay. I think that's it. I think we've done it. Much appreciation to everybody. If you didn't catch the beginning of the show, go back, catch the beginning of the show. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares. It's the Boxing Talk with Rafi. Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. The beats are pumping. Getting Raph in the groove. I hope it was a good experience for you all. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. Catch you the next time. We're out. Blessed.